Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to crochet this beautiful top together. It has a lovely mesh texture. I decided to add tassels at the end, but it looks great without them too. So you can choose whichever version fits your style best. For this project I'm using cotton yarn. I'll leave all the specific details about this yarn in the description box below. You will also need a 3mm crochet hook, scissors, measuring tape, and a few stitch markers. This top consists of 4 separate panels, 2 identical panels for the front and back, and 2 for the sleeves. I will start with the back panel. To begin, make a slip knot and work 106 chains. These 106 chains measure approximately 21.5 inches or 55 centimeters. Now for row 1, we will start with a double crochet into the 4th chain from the hook. So into this chain here, yarn over, insert the hook into the chain, yarn over again, and pull up a loop. I have 3 loops on my hook now. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through the remaining 2. Since the initial chains count as our first stitch, we now have 2 double crochets. Next, work 4 chains. Now we are going to work crossed double crochets. So skip 4 chains and we will be working into the 5th and 6th chains. But because these are crossed, I will work into the 6th chain first. So insert the hook into the chain and make a double crochet. Then make another double crochet, but this time going back into the 5th chain. This is our first cross double crochet. Let's do it again. Chain 4, skip 4, and work a double crochet into the 6th chain, followed by a double crochet into the 5th. It should look like this. Keep working this pattern until the end of the row. For the last section of the row, I have 6 chains left. I will work into the very last chain first, and then back into the previous one. Row 1 is now finished. I have a total of 18 rectangles. For row 2, chain 3 and turn your work. Work a double crochet into that stitch. These first 3 chains count as a stitch. Now, chain 4 and work cross double crochets again. First, work a double crochet into the first stitch. Then into the second. Continue this pattern, chain 4 and cross double crochets until the end of the row. To finish the second row, chain 4, work a double crochet into the third chain of the turning chain. And then another double crochet into the previous stitch. From here, you just keep repeating this process. Chain 3, turn and follow the pattern until you reach the desired length. For my first panel, I worked a total of 23 rows. These 23 rows measure about 19 inches or 48 centimeters. From top to bottom, it is about 10.5 inches or 27 centimeters. Keep in mind that it is quite stretchy, so it will stretch out more when worn. To finish it off, chain 1, cut the yarn and pull the tail through to secure it. You'll need to make a second panel exactly like this one. Now let's move on to the sleeves. I've already finished one. I didn't record the very beginning because it's the exact same process as the body panels. I only changed the number of chains for the foundation chain and the number of rows. I started with 70 chains and worked the same pattern for 32 rows. This finished sleeve measures about 46 centimeters long and 27 centimeters wide. You will need 2 identical panels for the sleeves too. Now we have our 4 pieces, 2 body panels and 2 sleeves. I placed stitch markers to mark the armpits and the neckline. First, we will connect the front and back panels at the shoulders. I'll be joining them using single crochets. You can use the yarn tail if you didn't cut it, or simply join a new piece of yarn. Insert the hook into the stitches on both pieces. Pull the yarn through and chain 1. Work a single crochet back into the same space. Then repeat it into the next stitches. For the chain spaces, I'm going to work 4 single crochets around the chains. I'll keep joining until I reach the stitch marker. This is about 4 rectangles from the edge. Repeat this on the other side for the second shoulder. Now let's move on to joining the sleeves. Find the middle of your sleeve and align it with the shoulder seam. I'll start joining from the bottom, working my way around the sleeve. Again, I'm using the same method as the shoulders, but here I insert the hook between the double crochets of both pieces, pull through and work 2 single crochets into each row space. Continue working 2 single crochets per space all the way around until the sleeve is fully attached. Sometimes you can adjust the number of stitches slightly to make sure everything looks tidy. To finish the look, I've already added tassels to the bottom of the sweater and the cuffs. So I'll show you how to do it on this last piece. I cut 5 strands of yarn. You can make it any length you like. Mine are about 25 centimeters. Take all 5 strands together and fold them in half. Pull it through the space in the square, grab the yarn and pull the ends of the yarn through the loop and tug to secure it. I've added one to each rectangle. Finally, I'll trim them all so they are the same length. And that's it. Our mesh top is all done. I really love how this looks with the tassels. Let me know in the comments which version you prefer. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and found it easy to follow. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.